Thanks for joining us tonight for your news at 11. I'm Amanda Fitzpatrick. Missing 3-year-old Casey Hathaway has been found alive. It's a miracle. 3 days after he disappeared from his grandmother's home. This is all according to the FBI and the big story at 11. The 3-year-old boy went missing Tuesday afternoon. The Craven County Sheriff says that a grandmother was looking after him and a few other children at the time that he disappeared. They looked for him for about 45 minutes and then they called the police. Now, Casey was located by a professional search and a rescue crew just this evening, and it was near his home where he went missing, again in Craven County. Hathaway is at Carolina East Medical Center in New Bern. He's being evaluated. The FBI says that he is in good health and that he is talking and has been reunited with his family. Again, a miracle. We'll listen in now to a live press conference in New Bern.
That we're very thankful that you took the time out to come search for Casey and prayed for him, and he's good. He is good. He's up and talking. He's already asked to watch Netflix, so he's good. He is good.
Thank everybody for coming out, all the prayers. It means a lot. Yeah, just
thank him.
Yeah.
Thank him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy. So I do want the captain just to say a little bit, you know, how we came about finding. You know, it was once again, it was folks giving us tips and leads, and the rescue teams and everybody that was out there jumping right on it and following every lead. And I tell you, we had a lot of them come in, and we hit every one of them immediately and diligently, and it paid off. And I could not be happier by the way this turned out. I know we're all ready for some rest, but I want this gentleman right here to say a few words.
We, like the sheriff said, we responded on a tip and located by voice this young man and went to him, disentangled him from some briars that he was hung up in, brought him out, and here we are. So thank everybody that did assist. Thanks for all the community support and everybody that helped us.
So real quick, we'll take a few questions. Of course, we'll be available the rest of the week, but anything. Brian, what you got, buddy?
Any indication he'd been out there the whole time? You've searched that area, it seems like. It's been around. Had he been there the whole time, or was this something that, another thing that we have a question to answer here?
Yeah, I don't believe he was there the whole time. I believe he did some moving around. That was an area that we were getting to. You know, we initially went into the search where he was last seen, and that's where we started working it out methodically. So this was definitely an area. We got a call, a tip. Our deputies and the captain went straight to the location. As soon as the captain stepped out, he heard Casey asking for his mother. And he was about 40 or 50 yards into the woods. I had to go through a lot of water to get to him, and then Casey was in there in some vines and thorn bushes. So.
Did he indicate how he got in there himself?
No, sir. He hasn't said a whole lot, except when his little sister came in there, he really brightened up then.
How far from the original location?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I believe he was. You want to speak to his condition?
He was cold, but he was verbal in command to us. So the more we warmed him up, the more active he became. And you know, I think for the conditions, I think he fared very well. You know, we're very fortunate for where we are.
We got a lot of rain yesterday. It was wet.
He was. I think everything in there is wet right now. Everything's wet. So.
And I'll tell you, like I've said in the previous, you know, this terrain was just, it presented so many tough challenges for us, you know, and a lot of it had to do by foot. We did have a lot of aircraft come in, you know, and I do want to acknowledge, you know, the FBI. These folks have been awesome. They came in here and they just brought so many resources.
You were listening to a live press conference. Keep in mind, 3-year-old Casey Hathaway found alive. Keep in mind, this little boy had disappeared 3 days ago from his grandmother's home. No one knew what happened. And somehow, as you just heard in that press conference, the sheriff's office saying that they found him entangled in some type of, I guess, briar or some type of wire there in the woods. A man, they just showed you rescuing him and bringing him to safety to his sister and his family. They said he's talking. They say he's ready to watch Netflix. So he is doing well. Again, a positive outcome to a story that we were all worried about and praying for. So we're hoping little Casey, who again is not injured, they say he's okay, and that is the outcome that we were all hoping for.